Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel and welcome to another timeless speaker card reading that I recently said I wouldn't make anytime soon. So actually I really didn't have any plan to upload more videos into my channel for the next little while because I have other things that I need to focus my energy on. But the other day I was sorting through some of my old stuff from school days and I just got this very unique idea, a fun idea for a pick a card reading on tea time with your childhood or your teenage crush. So this is not like idol crush, okay? This is not crush you have with celebrities like maybe Johnny Depp or Leonardo DiCaprio or something like that. But this is like real flesh and blood crush you had in high school, in elementary school, whatever. Okay, so a boy or a girl in your school that you have massive crush on and with whom probably you have separated for years and you kind of not really in touch and you are wondering where they are now, and maybe you are still wondering if you two are going to meet in the future, what will they think of you, what will be their impression of you, and what their higher self have to tell you about the current you. So I think that this topic is quite unique and lighthearted and fun. And also I just want to make it clear that this is not for those of you who had a childhood or teenage crush on boys or girls who are toxic, okay, who kind of bullied you in school or maybe verbally abuse you. No, this is for healthy crush, okay? So regardless as to whether your crush was into you back then or whether you just had a crush on them quietly, this is a pick a card for those of you who wonder what would they say if they can see you now. Okay, so we are going to make this into a scenario of you meeting them for a tea and what you will talk about and what will be their impression of you, also what their higher self would say to you about the current you. Okay, so I hope you will enjoy this reading, and for this reading I have 3 items for you to choose from, and actually I want to use my old cassette tapes from my favorite singer and boy bands from the 90s, but I have sold most of them away. So these are all the 90s 80s stuff that I got. So for the first option we have a Christmas album by the Wilson Phillips. Actually not the entire group, but the sister Carrie and Wendy Wilson. The second item is a photo of young Johnny Depp. And the third item, this is actually a traditional children's toy in my country. But yeah, it's like an origami flower. But if you feel pulled to it, go ahead and choose it. So yeah, choose the item that you feel most drawn to. Just don't overthink it. Just pick the one that you feel called to. And the timestamp as usual will be in the description box below and in the comment section. So you can jump right ahead to your reading. Hello pile number 1. So if you feel drawn to this old cassette of the Wilson sister old Christmas album, Hey Santa, this is going to be your reading on what the tea time with your old crush from high school, from elementary school, from middle school would be like if you meet them again. So I am so excited about this pick a card. I haven't been this excited about any pick a card for quite a while, so I just can't wait to get started. But first of all, I just want to remind you that this reading is not for idol crush, okay? So this is a reading for a tea time with your crush in real life, not idol crush, not Leonardo DiCaprio or Johnny Depp or New Kids on the Block or BTS. No, okay? This is a reading for what would it be like if you meet your school, elementary, middle, high school crush, okay? And this is also not a reading for those of you who had kind of toxic relationship with your crush. So what I mean by that is that your crush probably verbally abused you or bully you when you were at school. So this is a healthy crush, okay? And third, this is for those of you who have not been in touch for your crush for quite a while, like after you graduated, you have never seen them again, or you were only friends on Facebook, but you rarely interact or something like that, okay? So now I'm going to just show you what question we are going to ask in this reading. So first of all, we will ask what is their first impression, because this is a hypothetical situation, okay? What would happen if you kind of bump into them in a shopping mall and you decide to catch up with each other? So what will be their first impression upon seeing you right now, like the you who are watching this reading, okay? The grown-up you. And yeah. And the second question is, what will they feel when they see you? Like so I don't know if you and your crush if you crush on each other, or it's just one-sided, like you only crush on them but you never let them know. What will they feel when they see you, okay? And then we will ask, what is the first thing they want to know about you now? Like, what if they can ask a question, what will be the first thing they ask about you? What will be the first thing they want to know about you? And we will also see how the conversation will go, the vibe, I mean. What is their fondest memory, or what they remember most about you while you were in school, and what they want the current you to know about yourself. So this is some kind of empowering message. And after that, we will pull like some oracle cards for, you know, parting message, encouragement, things like that, okay? All right, so let's get started. So I have pre-pulled this oracle card as the overall vibe for your reading, for your tea time with your high school, middle school, elementary school crush, okay? So what the vibe will be. So we have the gift. So, and I think it's so funny, and look at that, the lamp turned red when I flip this over. This look very Christmassy, right? And this is also a Christmas album. So I don't know, maybe you had a sweet memory on Christmas Day, like when in school, like maybe you perform in some Christmas show in school or something together, and it was like the most wonderful time of your school life or something. Or there is something about this person that reminds you of Christmas. Maybe they were born in December or something, they were born on Christmas Day, or they just feel like Christmas Day. I don't know. But yeah, I think the overall vibe of this meeting will be like a gift. And what I mean by that is you and this person will be happy to see each other. And it was like, I miss you, or not, maybe not I miss you, but oh my god, it's been a long time. And it's like you are pleasantly surprised to see each other, and you would want to catch up and talk about the old days. You will want to know about each other. Now I have to be very careful here. I don't know if they are married, but if they are not married yet, it's not saying that you will start a relationship or whatever, especially if the crush has like you are only clicking this reading just because of curiosity and not because you still have feelings for them. But I think if both of you are still single, or you are not married yet, it's like you guys will have a nice friend date or something. But it will be nice. It will be warm and fuzzy. It will be warm and fuzzy. And I think you and this person are kind of friends somehow. You kind of rub on each other, see? like this girl's a red dress rub on the feathers of the swan, and the swan's feather rub on the girl. So it's like, you guys, when you were at school, your relationship was great, it was positive, maybe you are even friends, and I don't know, maybe there are still like kind of lingering bittersweet feeling, the kind of Six of Cups feeling, like, oh yeah, I remember you when you were at school, you are always nice to me, and do you remember this A, do you remember B, and it will be like warm and fuzzy, and yeah, warm and fuzzy, just like Christmas. I don't know if it feels like Christmas. Okay, so actually, yeah, I know this is a general reading, but I also want this to be an all-inclusive, and I know that for those of you who are queer, who are in LGBTQ community, maybe this will have a different kind of energy. So I shuffle and pull another card for those of you who watch this reading who are LGBTQ, and you choose part number 1, and the card that show up for you was treasured memories. So yes, again, this is like almost similar energy. So you and this person, when you meet each other, it's like very nostalgic, very warm, and it feels like a gifted moment for both of you. It feels like just by meeting, just by this tea time together, this hypothetical tea time together with your old crush, you will feel young again somehow. And it's like, for a moment, you will forget all your life's worries, and it's like you will be thrown to your younger days, reminiscing about the younger days. And yeah, again, I think you and this person have great time together, regardless of how you feel towards each other. Like whether you are close friends, whether you kind of maybe you had relationship back then, some of you, or maybe you crush on each other, or maybe you are just classmates, but it's like you have fun together. You have fun together. So your relationship with this person back then were great, positive, and when you meet again, it will feel like, oh God, look at us. We are maybe you already have 3 kids, I already have 2 kids, but it's going to be great. It's going to be fun. Okay. All right. So let's go to your first question, and for this, I feel called to use the Tarot of the Mystical Moment, which is made by the same author who created, not author, but the same artist who created this Oracle deck. So this is the Oracle of the Mystical Moment, and this is the Tarot of the Mystical Moment. So let's see. What will be their first impression of your appearance? What will be their first impression of your appearance, your aura? Like, will they immediately recognize you, or will they be like, wow, you look so great now, I almost don't recognize you? Okay. Okay, for pile number 1's higher self of pile number 1's first crush, what will be your first impression when you see pile number 1 right now? What will be your first impression if you can see pile number 1 right now? What will be their old crush first impression if they can see pile number 1 right now? Wow. Okay. So no card flipping yet, but I'm just going to show you this. So this is their first impression of you when they see you. I'm just going to put this to the side. I think they will see you as someone mature. I think they will get an impression of you as someone who is a hard worker, someone who is serious, and I think with the High Priestess, a little bit hard to read, a little bit closed off. So I don't know if you are an introvert or if you don't talk much in school, but their first impression of you will be like you are serious. You are kind of have this workaholic or this business or career oriented aura. And yeah, it's like they cannot read you. They cannot read who have you become. Okay, but let's because these cards don't flip and I want a flipper. Okay, so I think I haven't, maybe I should ask the universe. So God, source, universe, divine love, divine source of love and light, and the higher self of pile number one's crush. The higher self of pile number one's old crush, to be exact. I'm going to use this one. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. I think they will be slightly intimidated by you. I don't know, maybe because at this point in time you have reached a certain stage in your career where you are financially independent and stuff. Four of Pentacles, same thing. Yeah, it's like maybe their first impression of you is that you are already married and you are someone who live a high-end life. I don't know, maybe you have great taste in fashion. So yeah, at the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Cups. What is this Eight of Cups, Spirit? Sorry, I go a little bit off tangent here, but I want to know what's up with that Eight of Cups. What's up with that Eight of Cups, please? That's the bottom of the deck energy. Ooh, the Tower. Okay, bottom of the deck energy is usually, for me personally, is something that is hidden. So I don't know if this is you or them, but someone here, whether you or your crush, you are done with something and the other person doesn't know. Like for example, your crush see you as someone who is leading a happy, fulfilling, prosperous life, but you, on the other hand, you have it's like you are feeling that your life is not fulfilling and you want to live it all. You want to walk away. But yeah, well, this is you. So I don't know if that is true or not. If it resonates, great. Then if not, maybe it's the other person's energy. But someone here definitely wants to leave something, and it's like I get the feeling that maybe this is why, if you two are about to if you two meet, you will feel a little like this meeting will be a little of some kind of a bliss in your life, because you feel maybe one of you or both of you currently feel that your life is not satisfying emotionally or spiritually, and maybe you have a lot of you are financially stable, prosperous, but it's not enough, and one of you is cracking, like one of you have had enough of your life right now. So that's why if you meet, it will be like you two, but both of you will be nostalgic because you will remember the more carefree days or something like that. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. What they feel when they see you. Okay, God, source, universe, help us. And also higher self of pile number one's old crush, pile number one school crush, old crush, collective energy of pile number one's old crush. What do you feel, higher self of pile number one's old crush, when you see pile number one right now? Like, this is the first impression, and this is what they feel when they see you. Like happy, sad, or neutral, or what will they do? Great. Bottom of the deck is the Sun. King of Pentacles. Oh my God. I don't know. I think when they see you, they will feel like, I don't know how you were when you were at school, but it's like they look highly upon you when they see you. If they see you now, it's like they will see you as someone who is capable of anything, or have reached that certain status in your life where you lack nothing. Ooh, okay. I think they will be slightly intimidated by you, because all they see are your money, like your outward appearance, your clothes, your style. I think when they first see you, they will think you are beautiful. Yeah. But with the Sun here, and with the with this I think it's a sparrow. I don't know what bird is this. I think what they cannot see is that you are still the same childlike person you were before, or you wanted to go back to that carefree days when you don't have to adult. Where it's like you are done adulting, you know. You are done adulting, and they don't know. Like when if they see you now, they will be like, "Ooh, this person is like really has achieved everything," but inside you long for those carefree days when you were children. You long to go back to those days when you don't have expectations and burden, because in this Four of Pentacles, you feel like you are restricted by your burden and people's expectation of you, maybe at work or in your family. Yeah, and you are someone who is, I think you and this person both have create some kind of creative imagination when you were kids, and you have probably left that because life happens, but inside you still have big dreams that have nothing to do with what you have achieved. Like you want to achieve another dream that has nothing to do with your career and your life right now. You want to achieve something, a passion of yours that you haven't been able to realize. So for example, if now you are a manager or something, you feel like, actually I want to write a book, or I want to write a fantasy book, because I think for you, pile number one, you are someone who has a healthy imagination, creativity, a lot of fantasy. But you have changed. That's why we have the Eight of Cups. Okay. Next question is, what is the first thing they are curious about you? So higher self of the collective of pile number one's old school crush. If you are bumping into pile number one right now, what will be after hello, after greetings, after you probably had some conversation, what will be the first thing they want to know about you now? The thing they want to know most about you. What will be the thing they want to know most about you? Oh my God. I think the first thing they will ask is, where do you work now? What do you do as a living? Interesting. Okay, I'm going to put this Queen of Pentacles here. Or maybe not. Still the same thing anyway. Yeah, the first thing they will ask is, where do you work now? Where do you live? Things like that. But with Temperance though, I think with Temperance, they will want to know, do you still remember? Or I get the feeling, because this gown is also quite retro, and we have two doves, so I don't know if this person actually, like, I don't want to generalize, but maybe for some of you, this person also, they like you. They like you back then, and they are wondering if you are still the same sweet boy or girl you were back then. Like what they want to know most is that, were you still the same person you were back then? This beautiful, sweet girl. I think when you were at school, you are someone who can make people feel calm or make people feel better when they have a bad day. I think you are a very kind person. Like, in any situation, you almost never got angry, and you make people feel good. And so it's like they want to know if you are still the same girl or the same boy. Can we get a clarifier for Temperance on what pile number one's old crush want to ask or to know most or first about them right now, if they meet them? If they can see pile number one right now. Yes, the Empress. I think you are a very nurturing person, and this person feels, that's why we have the gift and treasured memories. I think this person had a great time with you back then, but I think they see you now as a little bit intimidating. It's like you've changed. Back then you were, I almost want to say, innocent. You are innocent, and you are kind. You are kind. You are nurturing, motherly. You are the type of child who, if you saw someone having a rough time, or if you saw someone getting bullied, it's like you will go towards them and you will comfort them. And this is what your old crush liked most about you. Yeah, I think you were probably friends, or some of you are in the same circle of friends, okay? Or you are classmates. I think they also saw you as someone who is creative, who has a lot of creative ideas, or you are someone artsy, like maybe you like to draw, you like to paint, you like to write when you were kids. Next question. How your conversation will go. Here we go. For pile number one, split guys, for the collective of pile number one, all inclusive, please. All inclusive. If they are going to meet their crush, say in a mall or something, and they decide to have tea together, what the conversation will go? How their conversation will go? Pile number one. how their conversation will go. All the Pentacles card come up again, including the Knight of Pentacles. So I think you guys will kind of to break the ice, you will talk about work, like how have you been doing, what have you been doing since school, where you went to university, what you major in, what you work as right now. So it's like breaking the ice. Okay, how the conversation will go. Oh my god, the Queen of Pentacles come up again. Okay, we have the Hangman. I haven't seen any flipper though. I haven't seen any flipper. Strange. Okay, we have the Hangman and we have the Ten of Cups. So remember the Eight of Cups at the beginning of the reading as the bottom of the deck energy for the first question. I said something like either you or them are not satisfied with your love life or with your personal life. Something is not satisfying. And I think if you decide, because it depends on the other person, if the other person or you decide to go deeper than just the surface question of where do you work, where did you go to university, it's like you will kind of catch up with how your personal life have been, and it's like you will kind of complain about your work, or you will say, my life is not as great as you have imagined. And with the Ten of Cups, this is either like, yeah, it's like you find a breath. Okay, I just got cut by my camera. So you will feel like a breath of fresh air when you meet this person. It feels like, I'm not saying that you will end up together. I don't think so. Especially if one of you have gotten married or both of you have gotten married. But it's like you long for freedom, and you long for something that is more than just success. And it's like you will share that feeling. Okay. But I want to, yeah, bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. So I think you have reached this age when you are like, oh my god, I'm bored with my job. I hate my job. I want to travel around the world. Things like that, I think. It's like you both of you will bond over how hard life is. But I want to get a flipper, please, on how the conversation will go. How the conversation will go. Can we get a flipper, please? Thank you for pile number 1. How your conversation with your old crush will go. Collective of pile number 1, regardless of sexuality and gender. The Eight of Cups show up again. Okay, hear me out. I think you guys long to have conversation as you were before, like about your family, about things that used to interest you. But I guess one person is going to be a little bit guarded here and keep the conversation perfunctory. Is that the word, perfunctory? You will keep your the conversation in the safe zone of, you know, work, family. Yeah, it's like you won't go deeper than that. Interesting. But what if the conversation, oh my god, the Hangman show up again. Okay, I'm going to keep this. So this can go both ways, okay, for question number 4. So either you guys will only talk about work, about job, about things that are perfunctory, because this is the reading for those of you who have been out of touch for quite a while. You have been separated by distance. Maybe for some of you, you don't recognize each other anymore. Unless you say, hey, I am XYZ, do you still remember me? Things like that. But if That's why we have the hangman. So if you guys can get back into the zone of your friendship when you were at school, it's like there is a lot to talk about. Like you guys will perhaps talk about things that used to make you happy or things that make you unhappy, and maybe you will get into topics about how life has been for both of you and what you guys long for, or what you guys dream of. Because I believe that some of you have mid-age crisis where, you know, you feel like there has to be more in life than just this. So I guess if you can get past the formality and get into a deeper conversation, it's like you will talk about how hard life is. Okay, let me put this way. How hard life is and how you wish to lead a life that is more authentic to you. You know what? I think I'm going to put this overall energy here. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Otherwise, this reading will go on forever. What they remember most about you? God, source, universe, spirit guides, angels, archangels, and especially higher self of pile number one's old school crush. If you get to see pile number one right now, what will be your fondest memory of them, or what will you remember most about them? What you will remember most about them from school? Your fondest memories of them when you guys were at school. What will be your fondest memories for all the queer and the general public? Okay, this is funny. We got the Emperor. So I think for you, pile number one, they always think of you as someone who as a leader, or as someone who really know what you how you are going to achieve what you want to achieve, you know, like, or maybe some of you are actually in school organization. You are active in a lot of activities. You are a cheerleader, maybe, like, or you are president of the class or something like that. But we haven't got a flipper. Let's see. What will be the thing? It's like they remember you as someone who got your life together. Yeah, someone who got your life together. Oh my God! And I just see Empress and Emperor. And this is the female emperor. So they see you as someone who always got your life together. That is their constant impression of you from then until now. But let's see. What they will remember most about you? What they will remember most about you when you talk about? Ooh, yeah. See. They see you as someone who is, we have 5 of Wands and the game of chess. And this is also like a chessboard. So they see you as someone who have leadership quality. Yeah, and they always see you as someone serious. And yeah, I think they are a little bit intimidated by you. a little bit, I don't know if you were president of your class or something, but yeah, they see you as someone who is serious, who has leadership quality. Now this is weird because it doesn't match the vibe of the tea time of the meeting. I think, I don't know, but I have a feeling that you are, oh, okay. So we have King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, we have the Empress, we have the Emperor. So that's a couple. I think this is saying that your former crush, your old crush, if they can see you now, they will see you as someone who has always been consistently balanced. Like your yin and yang, your feminine and masculine energy are balanced. That's why you are always so cool and calm and like very Aquarian energy. I don't know. But you also have some fire in you. So yeah, they always see you as someone who is comforting, but can also be intimidating, can also have this leadership aura. But you are also nurturing. You are not judging. So that's what they like the most about you, okay? And what they remember most about you. Okay, most important question now, and the last one. What they wish you know about yourself. What they want you to know or see about yourself that you don't see. Okay, God, Source, Universe, Spirit Guides, and the higher self of my pile number one's school crush. What they want pile number one as a collective to see about themselves that pile number one probably is not even aware of. What they want pile number one to see about themselves. What they want or wish pile number one will see about themselves. Page of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, can be the Magician. They want you to know that you can achieve anything in your life. Oh, and we have a Swan. I think they want you to know you can inspire people. You can empower people as well. You can make people see that they are beautiful, that they are special. They also want you to know that you deserve some fun. Or that you actually can be a fun person if you want to. And it's like, I think they kind of want you to look happier. I don't know where I get that from. They kind of want you to look happier, to be happier, to smile more, to joke more. And yeah, they see you as someone who can manifest anything you want yourself. Like if you want to fly, you will create yourself a wing. I don't know if a lot of you are Virgos. Like these are all earth energy. So they see you as someone who is very grounded, very serious, very organized, very structured, smart, creative, and it's like you get your life together. You get your life together. But I think with the Hermit, there is a lot that they don't know about you. But they can see it, they can feel it. Maybe when you were kids, you were much more, like you already have these qualities, but you were much more fun back then because, well, you were kids, you have no burdens. But now you are like a little bit too serious and maybe like a little bit overburdened by your responsibilities. So they want you to have more fun. Okay, so now let's go to they will tell you what will be their wish for you, or what will be their parting message for you. What will be their wish or parting message for you? The old crush of pile number 1. The old crush, school crush of pile number 1. Anything else? Heart healing, yes. I think they know that your life has been hard, and I think they believe that it's like they see how strong you were, how strong you have always been. But they want you to have some fun and healing. Heart healing. Morning now has set its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness. A new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. Oh. Yeah, it's like they can tell that you probably have had, like, if you were friends in Facebook or something, but you don't interact much, they can see glimpses of your life, and they have probably they could see that you have been through quite a lot. Maybe if you share on the internet or something. So yeah, they want you to heal. They want you to go back to the energy of the little girl or little boy that they like. We have the nomadic wanderer lies deep inside. Oh my god. The nomadic wanderer lies deep inside. I think they know that maybe when you were kids, you share your dreams, and maybe you said, oh, I want to travel around the world. But now you are like stuck in this career or something that requires you to work without vacation. And it's like they want you to have more fun. They want you to get in touch with nature, have a nature-based vacation, whatever. Passage. Spiritual sign of inclination. You are walking through passage of your transformation. So I guess they want to encourage you to keep on going, that things will get better. And one more from the wisdom of the oracle. Wow, almost an hour. Okay. For pile number 1, spirit guides, what will their old crush say to pile number 1? So I think with this gift and treasured memories, I think this is more like your energy. Like you were actually so happy to see them, because they remind you of the times when you were carefree, more carefree, more pure somehow. What pile number 1's old crush would tell them or wish for them before they part ways again. By the book. What does that mean? I think they want you to take it slow and steady. Pile number 1's old crush, parting message or advice. Is there anything else? Exchanging gifts. You know, pile number 1 is always the pile that I choose in every pick a card, and these 2 cards have been haunting me, following me for ever since I bought this deck. Exchanging gift and by the book. So I need to be very objective here. Oh, this is interesting. Oh my god, this is interesting, because my high school crush, my old crush birthday was 11, the date, and this is the date of my birthday. So, oh my god. I mean, this is funny, but anyway, regardless of the dates, I think with the buy the book and exchanging gift, they want you not to rush. They want you to take it easy. And I don't know, that it's like they want to assure you that things will get better. Higher power at the bottom of the deck. So it's like they want you to know that you are blessed by the universe. You have direct connection with the universe, and they wish that you will know how you are divinely guided and protected, Mending. And they want to talk with you more often, you know, with Mending. I don't know. Or maybe they want you to mend mend your broken heart, maybe. I want to clarify by the book, sorry. I want to clarify by the book. What does it mean? With exchanging gift, I think it's like they want you to be with people who can give you back for what you give them. What is by the book? Pile number one's old crush, advice for them. What is by the book? Clarify. Oh, maybe I just... What is by the book? Clarify. I think they want you to be patient, and that if you keep just keep going, just do things as they want you to be patient with the process and to give to yourself more, or be with people who can give you back as you have given them. So they don't want you to be in a one-sided relationship, or relationship that is unhealthy or imbalanced. Clarify by the book. Okay, I'm even more confused right now. Maybe they want you to find someone. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. Oh yeah, so if you are still single, they want you to find someone. It's like they're quite traditional, this person, and they want you to, you know, they wish you that you will get married, have kids. Maybe that's what it means by the book. But yeah, they want you to I think they want you to have a family. Yeah, they don't want to see you alone. They wish that you will find someone. Okay, so that's for you, pile number one. I hope this resonates. I hope this helped. If you like this reading, please let me know in the comments below, and give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and all that jazz. And if you want to book a personal reading, my email is down below, so check that out. Also check my Instagram for my older pick a card readings. So thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, pile number two. So if you feel drawn to this young Johnny Depp poster, not poster, actually postcard, this is going to be your reading on your tea time, your imaginary tea time with your school crush, your old crush. So before we get started, I just want to remind you that this is not the reading for those of you whose school crush or old crush were a bully, or someone who is abusive. Okay, no toxic relationship here. And this is also not an idle crush, so it's a crush that a real boy or girl you have massive crush on when you were at school, and not some kind of idol. Okay, this is just like something for you to choose the pile, so not an idol crush. And this is for those of you whose crush are not in touch with you anymore, like you have lost contact or you haven't like talked much. Okay, so let's check first the vibe of your imaginary meeting with this person. We have listen. I think this meeting will be quite contemplative. Like I don't know, it's like very peaceful. It's like you just get each other, you know. You get each other, and yeah, and it's number 6. Number 6 is like equal give and take or balance. It's very balanced, very peaceful, and it's like you and this person like take turns to talk and listen to each other and give advice. For some of you, like if you are going to meet them, it's like you will take time to listen to them. Like you will both be good listener to each other. So I just want to pull one more card for those of you who are in LGBTQ community, because I feel like the energy will be different. So for those of you in LGBTQ community, if you feel pulled to this reading, what will be the vibe, the overall vibe of your tea time with your old school crush? So this can be elementary, middle, high school crush. What will be the vibe for my queer friends who are drawn to this reading? What will be the vibe of their meeting, their hypothetical meeting with their old crush, school crush? Oh jeez, this is the same card that come up for pile number 1. So yeah, maybe you want to check pile number 1, house in the sky. Can you hear me? I feel like you both want freedom, and that's because you know, before when I shuffle for this card, I shuffle once again, and I got the Liberty card. So I don't know, I think if you are LGBTQ, I think it's like you bond over your memories at school, because I think you click, you kind of understand each other's feeling, and you wish each other the best. You wish that you could be as carefree as when you were children. Okay. So this person, it's like it's going to be a meeting that feels caring. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to use a different tarot deck so that because pile number 1 and 2 usually have similar energies, and I don't want to mix them up. Okay. Okay, let's get to the first question. Oh, I haven't shown you the list of questions. So the first question we are going to ask for this hypothetical tea time with your old school crush. God, Source, Universe, Spirit Guides. This is for pile number 2. My pile number 2, general or collective energy, including those who are queer. If they are drawn to pile number 2, what will be their old school crush first impression of them if they meet? if they meet pile number 2 right now, what will be their old school crush first impression? First outward impression of pile number 2 if they are going to meet right now pile number 2. I feel this one, 6 of swords, 6 of wands. Wow, okay. Hierophant. I don't know, I feel like it's going to be a very spiritual meeting. I don't know why. It will feel like oh no, sorry, this is first impression. Okay. First impression. First impression. I think first impression is that they will it's like when you guys meet, their first impression will be like, hey man, or hey girl, you need a break. It's like but they can also sense that you look wonderful, but maybe a little bit tired. That will be their first impression of you. You look wonderful, but you look a bit tired. I don't know, I feel like I need to pull one more card for this question. First impression. Yeah, I don't know. If you are still in touch, like not really in touch, but if you are friends or on Facebook or something, I think your old school crush feel like you are a very talented, creative, hardworking person. Also, if the feeling of tiredness doesn't resonate with you, I think they also see you as someone who is balanced, someone who is cool but fierce and creative and a hard worker. I don't know. All right. Let me see. I think I need to pull another card. I didn't do this for pile number 1. That was my mistake. Please don't tell pile number 1. But I want to pull one card for those who are in the queer community. So if pile number 2 are in the queer community and they meet their old school crush, what will be their old school crush first impression of them? No, I haven't started yet. What will be their old school crush impression of them for the pile number 2 who are queer? Their old school crush first impression of them. Their old school crush first impression of them. Pile number 2 who are queer. Ooh, different thing. Yeah, okay. So this is for those of you who are queer. I think they will see you as someone quite serious. Like they have seen you change, but the common theme here for this question of their first impression when they see you is this the sword energy, the calm, I don't want to say intimidating, it's more like you are close. It's like you are very Aquarian. I also said this in pile number 1. You have a very Aquarian energy. It's like you are impulsive. Okay. They remember you differently. I think they remember you as having more fun when you were kids. More playful. See? Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups. Or maybe they expect you to still be like when you were young, but you have become completely different. Okay, so that's the first impression, outward impression. That you are quiet, that you are elegant, And also, I just thought about this. They think you are smart and mature. Smart, mature, a little bit intimidating, a little bit hard to read. So for my pile number 1, the collective of pile number 1, please exclude my energy from this reading. So for those who choose pile number 1, what their old crush, what's the second question? First impression, oh, what their old crush will feel about them when they meet, when they have a reunion or something. What will be their old crush feeling towards them? Like, is it neutral, or is it nostalgic, or is it affectionate? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow, I think they will, like, their first impression of you is that you look close, you look impassive, hard to read, but what they feel towards you is, it's like they are happy to see you. I don't know, maybe your old crush also has a crush on you. Wow, one of you have had a really bad time. But I guess when they see you, they will be very happy. Pile number 1, now for the queer, okay? Sorry, not for pile number 2, sorry. Maybe you are connected to pile number 1. So for pile number 2, speed guides, for the queer, what their old crush will feel if they see them now? Like, if they meet somewhere by accident, what will they feel when they first see pile number 2? For my queer pile number 2, what their old crush will feel when they see them? Oh. Oh, okay. What does it mean? Okay, there seems to be 2 different energies here. So I think because we are asking about what your old crush will feel towards you when you guys have a reunion. So one is a very, I'm so happy to see you. It's like they are genuinely happy to see you. Maybe they even have like some sort of feelings, residual feelings towards you. If they also crush on you back when in school. But with the Knight of Swords for the queer, I think some of you, either you mask that feeling, like, oh hi, it's like you will avoid them because we have the Ten of Swords. It's like your old crush. So there are 2 groups here, or maybe these are 2 conflicting feelings. It's like they want to say hi to you, but at the same time, they also don't want you to see them. And not because of you, because they have just gone through a difficult phase in their life, so they don't feel like meeting old friends, even though in their deepest heart they want to see you. They want to catch up with you, because we have listened and treasured memories. But with the Knight of Swords, this is like, I have a lot going on in my life right now. I don't have time, or I don't have the energy to talk with an old crush. Something like that. It's like you are guarded. Oh, sorry. It's like they are guarded. And maybe you too. Because you have the Six of Swords, and that is the first impression. Or maybe they feel like, you won't recognize them. Yeah. They feel like you won't recognize them, because these are very conflicting energies. See, one is warm, the other is very cool. One is nostalgic, the other is like, more quiet. So I think your old crush, when they see you, their first impression of you and their feeling towards you will be complicated. It's like they want to catch up with you, they want to talk with you, but they feel like you won't, A, you won't remember them, or B, you don't want to talk to them, or C, they feel like they are not in the mood to talk with someone from the past right now. Yeah. Interesting. So tap me into the collective energy of the old crush of pile number 2. What will be the first thing they want to know? If you bump into them and you cannot hide, what will be the first thing they want to know about you? The first thing they will be curious about you? One more for the queer community. Another card for the queer. What would their old crush will want to know about them? Okay, for most of you, they want to know if you are married. So I guess this person has a feeling towards you, for some of you. And yes, for the queer, same. They want to know, it's like they will be a little bit inquisitive, like, are you married? Where do you live? Things like that. And that's if they can work out the courage, or like if they convince themselves to talk to you, or if you bump into each other and you decide to and you recognize each other and stuff. It's like they want to know if you are married, they want to know where you work, they want to know about your life, things like that. For the queer, it's like pure curiosity. Maybe because you have changed, or your sexuality changed as you grow up. So now you and this old crush is like no feelings. So you just want to know, like, where they have been, stuff. And for the queer, maybe it's like you are you and I am me, and we are not, we have part ways. But for the others, for most of you who are not queer, it's like your old crush wants to know if you are married, and some of them still have lingering feelings. Okay. Alright, so next question. How the conversation will go. Okay. So for my collective, tap me into the collective energy of pile number 2 spirit guides. Those who are drawn to the Johnny Depp photo. First, for the majority, how their conversation will go with their old crush. How their conversation will go with their old crush. How their conversation will go with their old crush. Pile number 2. Like if they decide to meet up for a tea, something, how their conversation will go. How their conversation will go. Wow, another thought energy. Too much thinking. But thoughts can also be communication. Yeah. So first impression is like, okay, a whole different message. First impression is like if they see you, if they meet you, they will kind of try to read the situation. Like, are you in the mood to talk with them? And this is what they feel towards you. Okay. So for you, pile number 2, their first impression when they see you is like, oh my god, is this person still remember me? I think I will just see how it goes. If they still remember me, then I will take them to let's talk, let's catch up with each other, because thought can also be communication. And it's like, the first thing they will ask you is, of course, are you married? And now what's this? How the conversation will go, isn't it? Yeah, how the conversation will go. I think you will kind of, with the 2 of Swords, you will kind of skitter around, like avoiding anything too intimate. I don't know. It's almost like both of you will be a little bit guarded, so you will see how the other responds. That's why we have to listen. It's like you will listen and see their they will see your and listen to your body language, and so are you. So if you are close, they will be close as well. If you are open, then they will be open as well. So this person, actually, they are quite fond of you, but it's like they doubt if you will want to, like, because you are both adults now, and they kind of try to be careful when, not careful, but try to be more discerning when you guys meet with each other, and try not to be told, you know what I mean. Try not to show your feelings too much. Interesting. I just played the deck and I got this. So maybe you and them, you probably date for a bit back then. I don't know. So for the queer now, for those in the queer community who choose pile number 2, how their conversation with their old crush will go. How their conversation with their old crush will go. Ooh, okay. Yeah, something is up here. It's like, I mean, this card blatantly is about cheating. So maybe you guys will be like, 2 plus 7 is 9. You guys will be like, I don't want to go back there anymore. But yeah, it's like you will be guarded. You will try not to wake up old feelings, because we have the Knight of Cups. But your heart says otherwise. Wow. Can we get the clarifier for the 7 of Swords? Because I don't like this energy. How your conversation will go. It's like there will be things that you will hide from each other. If this is for those of you who never had any romantic relationship or crush with your crush, like if they didn't have crush on you back then the 7 of Swords is more like they will hide a lot of things from you, okay? They will hide a lot of things from you. Same as the Two of Swords. Like, they will be selective on what they will share with you, and vice versa. But that is not strange. Like, if you have been separated for too long, it's like the energy will change. Like, you can be chummy back then, but and you will still remember each other, but with the listen card, it's like you will be discerning when you talk with each other. You will read their body language. Will this person want to have a conversation with me, or are they going to be like, just these are all in the past, we are just strangers now? So you will be guarded, and so will they. Okay, so next question. What they remember most about you. So for this one, okay, for pile number 2, spirit guides, and please tap me into the collective energy of the old crush of pile number 2. What they will remember most about pile number 2 when they have a reunion. What they remember most from the school days about pile number 2. What they will remember most about the school days for pile number 2. Pile number 2. Those who choose pile number 2, what they will remember the most. Oh, alright. Their first impression, sorry, not first impression, but what they will remember most from you is that back then you were always a quiet kid, and you never it's like you were never you never really stood out in class, in school. And back then maybe you had self-confidence issue, or you were among the group of kids who are like other kids. You are the type of kid who was invisible to other kids because you don't have self-confidence. I don't know about this person though. Okay, for the queer now, who choose pile number 2, what will be their first impression? First impression. I always got back to first. What they will remember most about you in school for pile number 2, my queer people who choose pile number 2. What their old crush will remember them about the most in school. What their old crush will remember most about them in school. What their old crush for pile number 2. They will, for the queers, they will always remember you as someone who is studious. You study, you are always serious, and you are never the clown of the class. You are always the good kid, something like that. What they don't know though, that you can be quite competitive and fiery, or maybe you are right now. So what they remember most about you in school as an overall energy is that you are either someone who always look, maybe some of you are bullied in class, you are quiet, but you are a straight A student, things like that. So for let's go to the last question. So for pile number 2, we choose Johnny Depp. Oh god, I just got cut by my camera again. For my pile number 2, spirit guides who choose Johnny Depp, the photo Johnny Depp. If their old crush see them right now, what their higher self will want pile number 2 to know. What their higher self will want pile number 2 to know. What their higher self. They want you to know that you are incredible, that you are someone who is a hard worker, someone who is loyal, someone who is patient. Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. I don't know, but for very few of you, your old crush will see you as a good mother or good parent. Someone who is nurturing, because we have the Empress after, the Empress after the Hierophant. Yeah, they see you as someone nurturing, almost similar to pile number 1. Okay, for my queer friends who choose pile number 2, what their old crush will, what the higher self of their old crush will want them to know about themselves. Temperance. You are resilient. So for my queer friends who choose pile number 2, what your old crush wish you know about yourself is that you are resilient, you are adaptable. You are resilient and you are adaptable. You can thrive in any situation, and you can transmute negative energy into positive ones. These are just additional message. I don't know if some of you are Sagittarius, because this is a very Sagittarius energy. We have a lot of fire, Leo, Sagittarius. So I don't know. I think your old crush higher self, if only they knew how much fire was within you, it's like they want you to stand out more. They want you to stand out more. Achieve your highest potential, and they want you to leave this old man behind, they want you to leave the mindset of lack. They want you to leave the victim mentality. And we have Ace of Pentacles. They believe that you are the type of person who can be successful in whatever you do. Oh, so I think this lesson card is not that the meeting will be like, you know, very deep conversation. No, but it's more like you guys will dance around each other, see how deep this conversation can go, or what to say and what not to say, what to share, what not to share. Okay, right. So if their higher self have an advice for you, what is it? God, Source, Universe, Spirit Guides, for my pile number 2, for everyone, including the queer, if their old school crush meet them and have talked with them, what their higher self will what advice their higher self will have for pile number 2. What pile number 2's old crush higher self will have to say for pile number 2 as an advice, encouragement. Pile number 2's old crush, advice, encouragement. For pile number 2, advice, encouragement. Truth be told, I want one flipper, please. Oh dear. Okay, we have TikTok. And truth be told, I want a flipper though. They want you to be true to yourself, and they want you to live your best life, because I think their higher self see you as someone who holds back a lot. You hold back a lot. They want you to be more carefree and to be more honest with yourself. But let's see, can we get a flipper please? Pile number 2, their old crush, higher self. Imagine, yeah. They want you to dare to dream. They want you to dare to dream and to live your dream life, okay? Anything else? I guess not. They want you to dare to dream, to chase your dream, to be honest with yourself, who you are and what you want. Because I think with all the Sword and Pentacles energy, I think you are too practical, too logical, and they want you to have some fun. For pile number 2, Spirit guys, what their old crush, parting message for them or advice. Anything else? One more maybe. What their old crush want them to know, parting message. This is the same as pile number 1. Heart healing. Morning now has set its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness. A new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. So get out of that dark place that you have been in for maybe your entire life. Especially if you are queer. They want you to live your best life and to go after your dreams, okay? Secret sketches. So maybe some of you are creative. You have, it's like you are very good at drawing or painting, literally, or maybe you are just creative artists, but you don't live the life, you don't live your dream. Secret sketches. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories in sketches for others to find. So they want you to make new friends and they want you to find your soul tribe, because wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. They want you to meet like-minded people, your soul tribe, your family, so that you can truly be yourself. Okay, so that's for you, pile number 2. I hope this message resonates. I hope you love this reading. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, check out the description box below if you want to book a personal reading. My email's there, and I also have Instagram. I don't update it as much, but there are quite a few pick a cards there, so check it out if you want. So thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, pile number 3. So if you will pull to this traditional children's toy, so this toy was very popular when I was a kid, or if you feel pulled to this Saint Seiya anime, this is a popular anime in the 80s and 90s. CD, this is going to be your reading on what your imaginary tea time with your school crush, elementary, middle, high school crush, oh my god, will turn out to be like. Okay, so let's get started. I'm just going to put this right here. There you go. So before we begin, I just want to make sure, if you skip the intro, that this is not a reading for those of you who had crush on bullying, toxic, abusive person when you were at school. Okay, and this is also not an idol crush. So this is not about a crush with celebrities, with singers, with movie stars. This is purely about your real life crush with a boy or a girl you went to school with, or well, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be in a one school with them, like it can be your neighbor, but your teenage or your childhood crush. Okay, and this applies for those of you who have either lost contact with them or you are not in communication very much. Okay, so you want to know where they are, and if you are about to meet, you are curious about how the meeting is going to look like, feel like, and all that jazz. Okay, so yeah, let's start with this one card. So this one card is going to describe the general vibe of your imaginary or hypothetical tea time with this person, with your old crush, your old teenage or childhood crush. So we have Eva. So right away I feel like this is going to be a little bit flirtatious. I don't know, when I first got this card, I feel like this is more like your vibe in their eyes. Like you have become this really tempting, really enticing figure. And you have the aura of someone who can easily get what you want just by turning on your charm. So yeah, I know that this picture is scary. That's why when I got this, I pull another card, and I also set the intention for those of you who are queer or LGBTQ. So this is an all-inclusive reading. So after I got that card, I shuffle once more for those of you in the queer community. If you are wondering about your old crush, your old teen or childhood crush, and the card that I got was, hang on a minute. Oh my god, Mermaid's Love. So this is for probably most of you who are females and straight, because those are the major demography for pick a card reading, females and straight. And this is for those of you who are in the queer community, but this has the same vibe. So your old crush, when they meet you, if they can see you now, or if they meet you now, they will get this sense that you have become someone who is extremely charming. The word nymph, is that right? NYMPH, nymph, or siren image, siren aura. So, and also, if you don't feel that you are flirty, they find you really charming and unique. You have a unique charm about you that makes people, that even tempts people. Like, I don't know, I mean, if this crush, if they, like, if you and them were not in any relationship, if you and them were not in close or romantic relationship back in school, it's like when they see you now, they will be surprised and maybe a little bit, tempted. But I'm not saying that anything, something will happen. It's just that, yeah, I don't know how to describe it. But anyway, actually, I want to use the Disney Villain Tarot, but I think I will use the Wheel of the Year. Should I use the Disney Villain Let me get the Disney villain then. So yeah, I guess the overall vibe of your meeting with them will be, there will be a lot of teasing, a lot of flirting, but I mean, if you are still single, maybe you flirt, but if you already have your own family, your own partner, maybe it will be just like, you know, teasing for the sake of teasing only, okay? And I think they will find you very attractive. Like if at school you were not that attractive, it's like when they meet you now, they will find you really, really attractive. Okay, so there is a shock factor there. Okay, so the first question we are going to ask is their first impression of you. So this is for pile number 3, spirit guides, God, source, universe, spirit guides, divine source of love and life. This is for my pile number 3 who are wondering about their childhood or teenage crush with whom they have not had many contacts or have lost contact. What will be their old crush first impression of them if they meet again? What will be their old crush first impression of pile number 3 if they are about to meet again? Their first impression of pile number 3. I feel something. See, 6 of Wands. I think this also show up in pile number 2, so maybe you want to check that out. But I want a flipper. But yeah, like this is in line with the card that with the overall vibe of the meeting. It's like they will find you really attractive, really different from when you were at school. Okay. But let's see their first impression. Flipper, please. Thank you. Thank you. 5 of Swords. No. Okay. I don't think this is saying that you have turned into like the devil or something. It's just that you are more snarky. You are snarkier than, or you are more, what's the word? Not snarky. You are cheekier. Yeah, you are cheekier than when you were at school. So I wonder if when you were at school you were unpopular or you were unattractive, and it's like this is like your revenge of the nerds, but like not in a bad way. It's just that you were determined since then that you will be the most charming, irresistible person there is, and you made it. So they will find you a little bit snarky. We have the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I think this is like the past energy when you were teenagers. Maybe you got bullied or you got criticized for your appearance, but now you are sexy, voluptuous, flirty, snarky. King of Cups. It's like you have mastered the art of like not showing much emotion, like, oh, I'm happy to see you, and it's like you are still looking at them like back then when they were still your crush. But yeah, it's like you have had a hard past. But we are not talking about that now, especially since I have a time limit. I can only record for another 30 minutes, so let's get quicker. Okay, so I want to pull one more card for those of you who are in the queer community. For those in queer community, for pile number 3 who are in queer community, their school or teenage or childhood crush first impression when they see pile number 3. For those in queer community, thank you spirit, for those in queer community, how they will, okay, if you pull to these two, okay, so for those of you who are in the queer community, yeah, it's the same thing. Like if you are gay or lesbian, and you had a crush on this person, it's like when they see you now, they will see this very create King of Wands energy, a very Leo energy with the Sun and the King of Wands. So especially if you're a guy, you look like someone who is ambitious and full of creative energy, like someone who is hell-bent in making things happen. But on the other hand, you are also like the life of the party. So if before, when you were at school, you are shy and things, you are now like someone who can be the life of the party. Okay, so I think I will put this like this. All right, so let's move on to the next question, and it is what they feel when they see you. So for pile number 3, spirit guides, pile number 3, pile number 3, God source, universe, spirit guides, for pile number 3, for the general majority first, what their old crush would feel if they see pile number 3 now. What they would feel, feelings, emotion, what would they feel? Flipper, please move. The Hermit. What they would feel? I think they would feel contemplative, like introspective. I think they would, you would make them rethink a lot of things. So like I said, I bet that quite a few of you here were unpopular when you were at school. Maybe you were even a dork or someone quiet and shy, and now you changed so much and it made them think. It made them think. And with the Emperor, it's like, oh, this Queen of Swords is in reverse, but no, it was from previous reading. It's like when they see you, they almost feel like, I have to show to this person that I am not intimidated or something like that. Okay, anyway, let's move on to those of you who are queer, who are in LGBTQ. For pile number 3, for my queer friends, what their old crush would feel if they could see them now. For my queer friends, what their old school crush, teenage crush, childhood crush will feel if they could see pile number 3 right now. Page of Wands. For those of you who are queer, you will feel like this cockatoo. I mean, they will feel, not you, they would feel like this cockatoo when they see you. It's like they will like, wow. It's like they will feel like someone who has just witnessed or experienced something surreal. Yeah, it's like they will feel like, wow, oh my god, like the wolf whistling energy, you know. Yeah. The bottom energy is the Chariot and Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Swords. I wonder if some of you, some of them will decide to pursue you or something. Can we get a clarifier on the Page of Wands for my queer friends? Clarifier for the Page of Wands for my queer friends, feeling of their high school or teenage or childhood crush, if they could see pile number 3 right now. Clarify the Page of Wands. Shoot. Judgment. I think they are like yeah, they will feel like slightly intimidated, and I don't know, some of them probably regret of letting you go, like regret that in the past they overlook you or something. Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this is like a little bit of an immature energy. So maybe for some of you, this old crush is not someone who is like really mature. What about the Hermit? For the general majority, pile number 3's feeling, pile number 3's crush, old crush feeling, if they could solve pile number 3 now, for the general majority, the Hermit, clarify, please, clarify for the Hermit. The Fool? No, I don't feel that. Clarify the Hermit, please. Oh, the Chariot. Same thing. Huh. Okay, I have been trying to be as objective as possible, but I think that your high school crush probably some of them get tempted by you. I don't know. It's like, especially if you have had relationship of some sort at school back then, like it's not just a one-sided crush, and it's you actually had a puppy love or something. It's like I don't know, some of you probably will end up with them in real relationship if you meet again, because we have the Chariot and the Judgment. So yeah, for some of you probably they even feel tempted to woo you. So yeah, I don't know. That was unexpected. But anyway, let's move on. Okay, first thing they want to know about you. For pile number 3, Spirit Guides. For pile number 3. For pile number 3. Their old school day crush. What they would want to know first about pile number 3, like what question that first pop in their mind when they see, if they saw pile number 3 again, what will be the first thing they want to know? First, for general majority, what is the first thing their old crush would like to know about them? What? Oh, too many. Oh, and they are all in reverse. No, I'm not going to take that. Please, Spirit Guides, we are a little bit short on time here. Pile number 3, please. What their old crush will ask them first, like what question they would ask pile number 3 first if they were to meet again. Okay, finally. two. You got two. Whoa. Four of Cups and Two of Cups. Okay, be careful for some of you, because especially if you are already married or if you are already committed to something, sorry, to someone, not something, because this can turn into romance, but I'm afraid that it is out of boredom. So your childhood crush probably it's like they want to date you, but not because, well, for some of you it's love, they will be attracted to you. But the question was, what was that? Oh, first thing they want to know they will want to know if you already have someone. Okay, they will want to know if you already have someone. Or if you already have a family. Okay, I think this yeah, your childhood crush, I think they are bored, or I don't know if you are in this if you are guys are in this age where you have a midlife crisis, no matter what your age, and it's like when they see you, because you are so alluring, they cannot help but like they want to know if you already have someone, because with the Judgment and the Chariot, this can be a real thing if it hasn't back then. So now it's for those of you, my queer friends. So for my queer friends who choose pile number 3 spirit guys, if their old crush in school saw them again, what they want to first know about pile number 3, what question they will ask. Page of Coins. Where do you work? But yeah, what they want to know about pile number 3, what will be their first question? Knight of Cups. Yeah, they will want to know if you are still single or married. For some of you, it's they will ask, you know, where do you work and things like that. Standard question. Oh, okay. So next question is how the conversation between you will go when you meet. So for pile number 3 spirit guides, pile number 3 for the general majority first. If their old crush see them again, if they have a conversation, how the conversation would go between pile number 3 and their old crush if they were to meet again. 9 of Coins. So very posh. I think with the 9 of Coins, it's like you will boast each other's achievement. And I think you will kind of go to a fancy restaurant or something. Wow, the devil. Yeah, it's like your ego will be at play here. Wow. I mean, I have intended for this to be a healthy crush, but I didn't expect this. So now for my queer friends, if they were to meet their old high school, old teenage or childhood crush, what would the meeting or the conversation would go? How would it go? How would the meeting go or the conversation for my queer friends now? Oh, too many? I will just take this. Okay. Page of Cups. It's like they want to treat you something nice. King of Coins. Again, they will, it's like you will boast each other's achievements. Knight of Sword. Queen of Coins at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is weird. This is like, it could be a real thing for some of you. Even though maybe it will just be summer fling or something. Like if you once had a relationship. Okay, next thing, what do you remember most about you, or what is their fondest memory about you? For Parliamentary Spirit guys, for the general majority, what is their old crush most remember about them? World's greatest boss. I think they consider you as a little boss, a little bit of a pushy. I don't know. Maybe some of you have been popular back then as well. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So maybe you had puppy love and it sizzled out. Yeah, because of life and stuff. But yeah, they see you as this little bossy. For some of you, teacher's pet. I don't know, teacher's pet. But I think for others of you, they remember you as they remember you fondly. Okay, they remember you fondly. Now for my queer friends, spirit guides. For Parliamentary, for my queer friends who choose Parliamentary, if what their old crush remember most about them back in the days. King of Cups. Nine of Coins. Yeah, for some of you, they see you as teacher's pet. You work hard. With the King of Cups, their fondest memory of you is that you are mature. You are emotionally mature. And sometimes you can manipulate people to get what you want. So in that case, you haven't changed much from your, yeah. But maybe can we get a clarifier for the King of Cups? Why is it the King of Cups? Why is it clarify the King of Cups? Magician. Yeah, it's like you can achieve anything that you desire. Some of you have been some of you in high school are bossy, popular. Interesting. So next question is, no, last question. What they want you to know about themselves. Okay, about yourself. Sorry. Okay. So for Parliamentary, the majority, for the collective energy, for those who choose Parliamentary, what their old crush, higher self, want Parliamentary to know about themselves. So this is a higher self message. This is their higher self message. What they want pile number 3 to know about themselves, or what they wish pile number 3 will know about themselves. Justice. Yeah, so I don't know, but I feel like maybe some of you hadn't had an easy time in school, like you have to take care of yourself and fight or like fight to get what you want. It's like your old crush higher self wants you to know that I don't know, for some of you maybe no, not karma. It's like they want you to know that whatever you feel like has been taken from you, there will be justice for that. I don't know. Let's clarify the justice. What pile number 3's old crush wish pile number 3 know about themselves? Or, oh, this is about yourself. So, King of Swords. I think your pile number 3, I think your old crush higher self wants you to know that how to put this, that you are a wise person, that you have more wisdom, more depth within you than you realize. You are smart. You are you are beyond smart. You are wise, and you have the power to bring justice for those who deserve justice. I don't know if when you were at school, were you the one being bullied, or you are the one bullying other people? But it's like your old crush higher self wants you to know that they don't want you to hang on to the bitterness of the past, and they want you to focus on your power, because they don't want you to avenge for how you have been treated, but instead step into your power and let karma do their job, and you have to focus on your manifestation. Ooh, something like that. Okay. Wow, I'm running out of time, so I only have 6 more minutes. So this is for the queer, for my queer friends, what their old crush higher self wants them to know about themselves. For my queer friends who choose pile number 3. For my queer friends who choose pile number 3. Queen of Cups. So for my queer friends, your old crush wants you to know that you are someone who understands the matters of the heart. You are someone who empathizes. You know a lot about love, about true love. I know that this is Ursula, but yeah, it's like your old crush wants you to know that you are very intuitive, and you understand other people's feeling. Okay, understand other people's feeling. You are very empathetic. Okay, empathetic. All right. Okay, so let me stop this video for a moment to clear up some space in my storage. Alright, so now I have read some space. Let's get into the last messages. For some reason, I want to use a different deck. So for my pile number 3, what is the encouraging advice or messages that your old crush wants you to know? Okay, I just got a different message from Chariot and Judgment. So this is their first, not their first impression, what they feel when they first see you. I think what they feel when they first see you is that you have, with Cruella, if you watch the Cruella movie, the live action, I think Cruella was not really evil. It's just that she wanted to prove herself, something like that. I don't know, I haven't watched the movie. So I think your old crush, they feel like you have proved yourself. That's how they feel when they saw you. And I think for some of them, they want to give you the love that you never got. They want to give you the love that you never got. Okay, so what is the advice or message from pile number 3's old crush? What words of encouragement or advice they would give pile number 3? What words of encouragement or advice they would give pile number 3, please? We have aging. I am one with unlimited love beyond all seeming restriction of age. I am filled with joy, energy, and beauty, a vessel for the divine Shakti. So I think they want to tell you that there is no such thing as being a late bloomer, or there is no such thing as being too late to shine. So I don't know what, I think your life had not been easy, like you constantly have to prove yourself from when you were a kid. And now that you have achieved it, there is still some resentment, maybe, in your part, on the way you were treated when you were a child, by your parents, by your school friends, I don't know. And now it's like you want to prove to them that you are a queen or a king, or like you can get rich, or it's like you take revenge through your achievements and your outer appearance. But I think your crush higher self, old crush higher self, is saying that with aging, it's like with time you will find out that joy is the best revenge. Having joy is the best revenge. And they want you to tap into your power and your empathy, your ability to feel, to empathize, to understand emotion. And they want to assure you that justice is real. Someone here needs to hear that justice is real. And then there will be karma for people who hurt you. I'm just going to throw it out there. These two cards almost flipped, but they didn't change. Don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. all you need is that one next action. You can say to love, just show me the next step and change me into one who can take it. So I think you have been, maybe when you were a child, you were pushed to, yeah, to prove yourself, to take care of yourself, to parent yourself. And it's like your old crush higher self is telling you it's okay to slow down now and to take care of yourself. Self-love. Divine confidence is completely different from the bravado of the ego. Yeah, see, did I say something about you guys will or maybe you will show off your achievements. You make space for something larger to take hold. Please fill me with your confidence, oh love. Grant me courage I never knew I had. So I think this is like your old crush higher self wanting you to know that true beauty, true happiness comes from being the true you and not having to prove yourself to anyone. Okay. And one more. Parting message from pile number 3's old crush. For general and for my queer friends alike. Parting message for pile number 3 from their old crush. Parting message, encouragement. For my queer friends too. For my queer friends too. Okay. Deeper, you are not finished, you are not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper, the best is to come. Hold on, hold on. I forgot to say something. I think with this message, somehow I believe that your old crush higher self wants to tell you, you are better than this. You are better than your ambition. You are better than your achievements, career success. You are better than this. Like somehow I feel like you want to prove to everybody who look down on you that you can be this siren, that you can be this king, that you can be this queen, that you can be Cruella de Vil. But your old crush higher self wants to tell you that you need to find out where true happiness lies. A moment's joy sent through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. So they want you to enjoy life instead of being an overachiever. I swear to God, this card appeared in all 3 piles. How? Morning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness, a new day start. Let light embrace the healing heart. They want you to come out from the darkness you have been in, especially with this justice here. And yeah, they want you to, like I said, get your power back. Be someone who is not ruled by insecurity, like not achieving because of fear or ego, but from a place of balance and from a place of love. And I want to pull one more card for my queer friend, for from their old crush higher self. For my queer friends, their old crush higher self message or encouragement. Ooh, that was fast. Oops, it's upside down. Ambition. May I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. Yeah, like I said, there is something about you are better than this. Pile number 3. That's what they say. You are better than your ambition. Like they want you to surrender to justice, to karma, to take care of your pain, your bitterness, your need for revenge. So like maybe when you were at school, some of you may be popular, some of you may be the reverse, but you feel like people want to use you when you were kids, or you maybe your parents want you to be an overachiever, and now you kind of feel like you have to prove something, but it's not from the place of love, but from the place of ego, like wanting to show the world I am not a loser like you once thought when I was young. But your crushed higher self, they want you to know that you are never a loser, and now it's time for you to pursue happiness instead of proving yourself for revenge or for anything like that. Just for other people. Don't waste your energy to prove yourself for other people. Okay, so that's for you, Palamatry. I hope that resonates. I hope it helps. I know that this is a little bit jumbled. Palamatry is always jumbled. But I hope you get something from it. If it doesn't, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if you want to book a personal reading, my details are down below in the description box, and also my Instagram if you are interested in seeing more pick a card. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.